Hey everyone, welcome to week 8 of Discombobulated Rubbish. Yeah, 8. Last week was 7 when I was sick. I'm still kind of sick, and Annie introduced it. Anyways, speaking of people who are with me on my blog, this is Becca.
Hi.
We have been friends
A week?
Sure, a week.
A week.
We barely know each other.
So close. In that week, it's ridiculous.
It's like we just have this bond, this soul level bond.
It's like from Anne of Green Gables. What are they called? Her and her best friend. No, it's dang it. Bosom friends.
That's what it is.
Movie quote.
Good.
Rebecca.
Good
That was
books.
good.
I preferred the books.
I never read the books.
I know,
I should've.
actually really, I watched the movies after I read the books because I was like, the books are so good. And then I went and watched the movies and I was like, what is this? Okay, anyways.
The last section of the movies were really bad. The one where he
Yeah.
goes to war.
That's because that's not in the
hated
books.
it so much.
That's not in the books. It's not the books.
Fair.
They just made it up. They just started making
Well,
it.
that's why. Lesson learned. If you stick to the books, then you can go pretty much right. Unless the book's bad, then don't listen to it at all. What are bad books that you should never make into movies? Twilight. But they did that.
The Grey movies. The Grey books. Christian Grey. Oh, 50 Shades of Grey.
That one. Never read it. Never read it. I don't think I've ever picked it up either.
I read a quote online,
Oh, yeah?
and I was like, what is this quote from? Because it's actually really pretty. And then all of a sudden I realized it's from Shades of Grey. And then, like, I looked at it again, and I was like, never mind. Never mind.
It's not actually pretty.
Innuendos. No.
It's, yeah, you gotta be careful with that. I remember I went to the bookstore and I picked it up and then I realized what it was. I put it back and then washed my hands. I was like, no, get it off.
Okay, so anyways, Becca's on my blog because this is the video version, because she wanted to talk about her awesome shirt.
I have a super cool shirt, so I'm going to stand up so you can see it.
Yeah, show us
It
your
has
shirt.
2 halves of a man's face on it. That's one man and that's the other. It says, Moose and Squirrel say, always keep fighting. So, take a look, enjoy it. It's beautiful. I love it so much. I got it yesterday and I was like, I need to be on your vlog so I can show everyone. But what it is there's this TV show called Supernatural. It's my favorite TV show in the whole entire world, except for Arrow. I love you, Stephen Amell, if you ever watch this. My heart. But the 2 main stars of the show are Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles. Jared Padalecki recently talked about how he, during the show, he struggled with suicidal tendencies and depression and stuff like that. And so he wanted to support a lot of different charities that deal with that kind of stuff. A lot of good places where people can go and get help for different mental illnesses, for suicidal tendencies, and for stuff like that. And so this was a campaign that they did. I think they're going to relaunch it soon. And it's like the t-shirt campaign. There's also phone cases and sweatshirts and bags and a whole bunch of stuff like that. And so I got this one because it really, I've never done this before. I've never like bought something to support a charity or a campaign. I've always thought they were good ideas. I just never have. But this one was different. Like I've personally dealt with a lot of stuff like that. I've dealt with depression. I've dealt with mental problems. I know a lot of people who have. A lot of my good friends, a lot of my close people that I feel kind of responsible for that are younger than me, a lot of them are going through stuff like that right now. And so I wanted to support the causes that actually help people and do stuff like that. So the causes that this campaign was supporting, there was a bunch of them. I remember 2. Oops. Wounded Warriors, which is awesome. And
Wounded Warriors come up to camp sometimes.
They
worked
do.
with some of the Wounded Warriors before, gone down zip lines and stuff with them, and just
they're
talked to them.
so cool.
They're an amazing group. They're really
awesome
cool
people.
guys and women.
Yes. And then a really cool nonprofit that I looked up a lot. It's called To Write Love on Her Arms, and it's a charity. It's but it's also a really cool blog. It has tons and tons and tons of stories and posts and articles about the different issues that come up right now. And so I looked on there today, and there was a new one about self-harm, and there was a new one about depression, and it's realistic.
Mm-hmm.
It's people who have gone through this sort of thing and are writing about it and want to help other people that are going through the same thing.
Right.
And so no one's 2 stories are the same. Everyone has different aspects of their story that are different. So my story is not like anyone else's, but I can still pull from other people's experiences and their wisdom and their help and their victory stories can give you hope and inspiration to get through whatever you're going through.
Right.
But
Really
yeah,
cool.
I really liked this slogan that they chose, the always keep fighting, because you look around and there's ones that say, the one that bugs me so bad is it says never give up. Like that's your only option.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's either you're going to give up or you're not going to give up. And it's like, that's not practical.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes you have to give up for a second and that's okay. You can just stop. You can stop, think about what you're doing, and then keep going.
Right.
But even when you stop, you're still fighting to keep yourself alive and keep yourself healthy.
Yeah.
And so I really liked this one, that it's positive, that it's like you can keep fighting. Even if you need to take a break, you're still fighting through it.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're not talking about giving up. We're not
Mm-hmm.
talking about that's your only option to either do really well or give up. No, that's not realistic.
Right.
This one is hopeful to me. It's
Yeah.
keep fighting. You're going to do it,
Yeah.
and it's going to go really, really well. So,
Yeah, that's definitely very close to my heart, I feel like, because I have people in my family who are bipolar, and I've known a lot of people with mental, illness who, it's important to know that people care and that they don't just think that, you just need to get over it. Like, that's not realistic. You actually, there are things in your brain, there are chemicals going on in your brain that are causing this, and we want to be there to help you. We want to be there to love on you. We want to tell you that even if we don't particularly understand or have gone through this, exact thing, that we still care and we still love you. I really like Demi Lovato, her charity group that she goes with, I know, is Be Vocal, and it's just talking about being, open and okay with the fact that, she's bipolar, and she talks about it, and she's come through so much. She's been sober a year now, I think, and just the change that she's gone through. She's one of my heroes in that aspect. She's really come through a lot, and she's very inspirational. I'm wearing a shirt too, but this is from a while back. You guys can look at it. Let's see if you can see it. It says "Awkward is awesome." I got this from. Have you ever heard of Dare to Share Ministries?
No.
Dare to Share Ministries is a Christian organization that reaches out to youth, and just teaching them how to share the gospel. But there's a program that they're trying to help other youth realize when their friends are going through depression and suicidal, and just how the love of Jesus, can really heal you, and that it's okay to be different. It's okay to be awkward. Awkward is awesome. It's great. I'm awkward. I have so much awkward that I should just make a vlog of my alter ego. That's just all my awkwardness. It would actually be really funny.
it would be hilarious.
It would be.
I would watch that every day.
You know how awkward I am.
I do.
You do.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Awkward is awesome.
It is.
So, but there are so many organizations and so many people out there who want to help people with, who have mental illnesses and who really do have a real problem, and that's okay. Like, that's not like, it's not the end of the world. There's so many people out there who want to help and who want to love on you.
And if you're one of the people watching this and you are going through that, you recognize that in yourself and that you are going through depression, or there's something inside you that, like, yeah, that's what happened to me, don't hide it. Don't play it off. Don't let other people play it off as nothing. That's probably one of the most important things. Maybe it is nothing, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's something that's really going on, something you really need help with. Don't let other people that are maybe stuck in their ways, or maybe think that it's not actually, or depression's not actually a thing, you're just overplaying everything. No. No. Don't let people underplay what you're feeling, because you know what you're feeling, and you need to listen to it. Don't exaggerate it. Don't make it something that it's not, but if it is something, it needs to be dealt with. And you need to find people that will support you and help you get through it. Not get over it, but get through it. So if there's one thing that you're going to take from this, don't let other people downplay how you feel, because you know how you feel.
Yeah. You're the best judge of your own brain.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I told you to tell me when it was 9 minutes. You failed.
Is it 9 minutes?
You failed.
Shoot.
You failed.
I failed the city.
You have failed this city.
No. You look nothing like Arrow, by the way.
I'm blonde.
That was sad.
I don't even look like Felicity. I'm not even that cool.
You don't even have long enough hair.
Whoa, hold on. No, wait.
If I was blonde enough, but I'm not. I'm more like Thea.
You are more like Thea. Right.
Unfortunately. I don't like her very much. But she gets to be with Roy, and Roy's hot, so.
Here we go.
There you go.
My Felicity
You can.
Alright, guys. It was really nice talking to you guys. It was really nice sharing these awesome things with you. if I'm always here. My blog is always open for people who want to comment, who want to talk. I'm always here to talk, or whatever. Even if it's just you need a little bit of encouragement, I'm there. And Becca probably is too. You can find us on Instagram and other places, and Facebook. Yeah.
Whatever you want to find us on.
We're
My
pretty
face
much
is all over the place.
we're everywhere.
We really are.
You will find us. Anyways, it's awesome, and I was really glad to have you on the blog. All right, so we're gonna sign off.
Bye.
Week 8 Discombobulated Rubbish. We'll see you later.